Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. It is officially the final week of the Italian update. We've had some pretty incredible Alfa Romeos, Lancias, Abarths, and Fiats. This week, we get the greatest of all. This is the Lancia 037, one of, if not the best rally car ever made, and it's also got some customization. And today, we're going to unlock it. All we need to do is get 40 points in the spring season. Should be pretty simple. Before we do that, I have a question. What new cars do you think are coming to Forza Horizon 5 in the next update? Let me know, and we'll see who's right or wrong next week. Just like that, our Lancia should be unlocked. The Lancia 037 is officially ours. 55 minutes later. That took quite a while. If you're a child, you might not understand what makes this car so special. This wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts about the little Lancia 037. It's not fast, as you're able to tell. Everybody in this race is in fact faster than me. You might actually remember this thing from the Grand Tour. Jeremy Clarkson made this incredible film where he told one of the coolest stories from Lancia's time. The Lancia 037 competed in Group B rally racing. It was the most dangerous, scariest, the fastest rally racing on the planet. That's where things like the Audi Quattro competed, the Hoonigan, that's not what it's called. The Ford RS200 competed and things like that. For the manufacturers to actually be allowed to enter their cars in Group B rally racing, they had to make 400 of them to sell to actual customers. Lancia only made 200 037s, and then to fool the inspectors, they had all of the Lancias parked in one parking lot, invited the inspectors out to a long lunch, moved all 200 Lancias to another car park, and then brought the inspectors back and said, here are the other 200. We've built 400. Please allow us to go rally racing. And the inspectors went, yeah, cool. You probably saw this story on the Grand Tour. However, there is a little flaw with the story. It's not actually true. For Group B rally racing, you only needed to make 200 of these. And Lancia did it. Long story short, that story never happened. Lancia did actually make 200 of these things for actual customers. Obviously, they are super rare nowadays. One actually sold a couple of years ago on Bring a Trailer for nearly $500,000. And they are so special because they were the last Group B rear-wheel drive rally car. Super cool cars with an incredible story. I love these. However, they are a little bit slow. So I think we should go and do some FH5 customization and make it quicker. How about we start off with like a realistic rally car? Keep it rear wheel drive, and then we'll come back after that race and upgrade it all the way to the max. Our engine swaps is a turbo rally, a V8. Wait, a 3.5 liter V8? It's a Ferrari 355 V8? No way. Okay, we might actually need to swap that in. That's sick. And a 3-liter V8 racing engine. Is that the Ariel Atom? I'm gonna go Ferrari 355. That's so sick. I promised you there was actual customization with this. We have all of the rally parts, so you can turn this thing into a proper rally car. You can get a full like exoskeleton on there with all of the rally lights. Even Forza Aero doesn't actually look that bad. I think I'm gonna go with that with the rally lights. That is a clean look. Then the rear wing. The rear wing already looks incredible. Wait, what's that doing? That adds all of these rivets to the rear wing. That's cool. That adds the spare tire. That removes the rear wing altogether. If you ever actually see any of these in real life, chances are it doesn't have the rear wing. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the cool riveted one. That looks awesome. Then the rear bumper, say goodbye to the rear bumper and say hello to mud flaps. That's so cool. I think you can see why I love this car so much. Then I'm gonna go for these chunky off-road tires. That's awesome. I'm gonna make the rear tires a little bit thicker since we're getting so much extra horsepower on. I think middle of S1 class could be a really nice area for this because I want to get better brakes and I want to get weight reduction. Ooh, maybe we actually just go top of A. Top of A might be the place. Yeah. Get an exhaust on, get an air filter on, keep it like fairly realistic, and there we go. 2,000 pounds, 420 horsepower. You know when you hear about like iconic racing liveries, Ferrari being red, the Subaru with the big star on the door, and a Lancia with a martini paint job. I would like to introduce to you the Group B era of rally racing. I mean, in real life, this is probably what they were like with like big chunky tires for off-roading. I don't know how much horsepower the actual race cars were running, but I don't think anybody actually knows what horsepower the real life race cars were running. Everything was sketchy and everybody was lying. Even if the rule book said you could only have 300 horsepower, I guarantee you not a single one of them did. For the past 2 years, people have been yelling at the developers saying, please add Lancia back. Please add Lancia back. This is why I wanted Lancia back. The 037 is just one, if not the greatest rally car ever made. And I know that might be extremely controversial. The RS200 was insane. The Audi Quattro changed rally racing. If I don't beat this guy, everybody's gonna make fun of my stupid best car ever made claim. Okay, get him. It's a rally car. I can use the off-road. Everybody's gonna make fun of me. Everybody's going to make fun of me. This is not good. It doesn't matter because I look like that. Second best rally car ever made after Ford Puma. What if we essentially took Group B rally racing and made it even more dangerous? That's gonna be what I'm doing with this now. Big V8 in the rear. We're essentially now a Lancia sponsored by Ford. And then I'm gonna go for all-wheel drive. So I've in fact ruined the Lancia 037. And then I'm gonna go for twin turbos. Then I shall go for some rally tires. Very nice. With all of the upgrades, it's S2 class. How can I bring the PI down by 1? Thank you. 775 horsepower, 2,100 pounds. This is going to go well. We are officially driving a rolling death trap. Away we go. Come on, Lancia 037. Let's see what you could do in a scarier, more sketchy Group B. I can tell you immediately, the horsepower is good. Oh, and the brakes are not good. Oh my God. It just drives so nice. It is the greatest rally car. It is. Just look at it. It doesn't get better. It's not even the fact that it's insanely fast. It's the fact that it's just unbelievably easy to drive. I literally built this tune in what, maybe 3 minutes? And the fact that it's able to just send it through every single corner beautifully, absorb every single bump and bounce, absolutely send it through the corners. This is ridiculous. It's literally just embarrassed all of the AI. You can't even see them anymore. It's downright unbelievable. That was ridiculous. I would like to apologize to all of the fans of the Ford Racing Puma. That's actually a very good way to describe this car. It's like an aimbot. It's an aimbot for racing. Back in the day, for rally racing, some of the rally stages were just on the road. So I feel like we've got to drive it on the road. All I'm going to do, slick tires. How good is the Lancia 037? I basically got exactly the same tune as I had before because that's what you would have in rally racing. We've still got our rally suspension. All we've swapped out is the rally tires for slick racing tires, which, I mean, isn't the most realistic option, but it is a cool option. There is way too much understeer in this setup to actually be competitive. Like, the guy in first is fully cheating. The rest of the AI is all the way back there. It's working, but not working that well. Apparently, the Lancia 037 is built for off-road, and off-road only. I usually like to end my videos by doing a drift build. What if we do an off-road drift build? It's something I've never actually really like attempted before, but I think it could be very interesting with this. If I make it rear wheel drive, we got the dub. Lancia, even though might not be built for the task, it is still able to get a fat W. I'm gonna make the thing completely bone stock. Let's use the stock engine. Then I need some drift suspension, which I will then tune into like off-road suspension. And then we get some horsepower upgrades. We won't need very much horsepower, but I think this should be very good. The anti-lag flames are lighting up the whole rear of this car. That's so sick. Anyways, into the drift zone we go and just send it and hope. We are driving on the stock tire compound, so I should be able to slide pretty nicely. I didn't want to go for rally tires or off-road race tires, since those would have obviously given us just way too much grip. The stock tires are super good for sliding it through, and it's the first attempt, and it's already a new personal best. The Lancia 037 has always been one of my favorite rally cars, and I think today it proved why it's the greatest rally car ever made.